Welcome to Let's Talk Sport. Lampard updates on Mendy, Pulisic and Ziyech AVAILABILIT. Edouard Mendy will not go straight into the Chelsea starting lineup in the Midlands tomorrow, Frank Lampard has told the media at his pre-match conference on Friday afternoon. The boss also ruled out Hakim Ziyech making his Blues bow in the game at West Bromwich Albion, and Christian Pulisic will not return from injury, but first Premier League starts for Thiago Silva and Ben Chilwell are under consideration. On goalkeeper Mendy, whose transfer to Chelsea was announced yesterday, Lampard had this to say. He has had a long week when he has not really trained. He flew in yesterday and it feels too tight a turnaround to put him in contention to start the game. Hakim Ziyech and Christian Pulisic are not ready for the squad tomorrow, he added, but they are both training with us now, which is good news, and we hope to have them in proper match contention over the next week or two. Lampard was asked if special care is being taken with Pulisic's recovery in light of the time the American spent out of the side last season. There is always a concern about player fitness when their history shows there has been injuries, he confirmed, and you try to find the right way and right balance to get the best out of Christian, which we saw in big periods last year. You make sure you don't overcook him and leave him susceptible to injury, and particularly with a player of his explosive pace and balance, that is a fine line. We are working on that, and Christian is very open to that. He wants to play, he is so hungry, and he is very nearly fit now, but it is certainly something we will have to manage this season. We have all seen the talent and it is something I want to get right. I am not saying it is a fundamental, chronic issue, it is not, but we want as many minutes of the great Christian we saw last season on the pitch. Frank Lampard has refused to rule out further additions at Chelsea following Edouard Mendy's arrival at Stamford Bridge. The signing of Rennes goalkeeper Mendy for £20 million has taken Chelsea's summer spending past £220 million, and the West Londoners have long eyed a move for West Ham's Declan Rice. Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, Ben Chilwell, Thiago Silva and Malang Sarr have all joined Chelsea in a hectic transfer window as Lampard reshapes his Blues squad. Senegal stopper Mendy has become Chelsea's seventh senior arrival, but while Lampard refused to speak on England's star Rice, he also would not declare his recruitment drive to be at an end. Asked if Mendy will be Chelsea's last arrival in this transfer window, Lampard replied, "I honestly don't have answers to the speculation of ins or outs going forward." When quizzed on West Ham midfielder Rice, Lampard continued, "Again, they are rumours, I can't talk about these things, but when players are ours it's not my position to speculate on what may be, and it's the same on the other side from players from other clubs. And I'll continue that way." Mendy's arrival boosts Chelsea's competition between the sticks, with the 28-year-old taking his favoured number 16 shirt at Stamford Bridge. Saturday's Premier League trip to West Brom will come too soon for the latest new signing to start, but after this weekend Mendy will battle it out with Kepa Arrizabalaga and Willy Caballero for the starting role. Kepa joined Chelsea in a £72 million world record fee for a goalkeeper in 2018 but has been beset by struggles with his form ever since. When talk turned to Thiago Silva and Ben Chilwell, who both made debuts on Wednesday night against Barnsley, Lampard reported they are both in good enough condition to start in the Premier League this weekend, but he explained there are other selection considerations. "We play another game with a pretty tight turnaround on Tuesday and then another game on Saturday, and then some international players will maybe go and play 3 games for their country, so I am managing that one. But having come through the game the other day as they did, particularly Thiago, who did start that game and has 60 minutes in the tank, that was good to see. With Ben I will maybe be a little more cautious just to make sure. His injury had been quite a challenging one and I will make those calls, but they are in a good place at the moment." Looking at the other end of the pitch, Lampard agreed the way Tammy Abraham and Kai Havertz played while scoring 4 of the goals in the 6-0 beating of Barnsley, has given him food for thought. "It gives me a nice problem to see the way they linked and to see the attributes of Tammy and Kai and see a form of an understanding, albeit in one game. Those are the challenges that lie ahead for us, trying to work on those combinations with the newer players we have coming in. We also saw Olivier Giroud come on and make an impact in terms of his goal, and also he could have made 2 or 3 really good assists, and I need those options. There is a really long season ahead and we need different ways of breaking down teams." Chelsea will play Tottenham away on Tuesday in the 4th round of the EFL Cup. Spurs have been awarded a bye in their 3rd round match after several Leyton Orient players tested positive for COVID-19, which prevented the match scheduled for Tuesday the 22nd of September going ahead as planned. The EFL statement reads, "In accordance with Carabao Cup rules, Tottenham Hotspur have been awarded with a bye to progress to round 4 of the Carabao Cup and will now play Chelsea on Tuesday the 29th of September. The game will take place at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, 7:45 p.m. UK time, and will be broadcast live on Sky Sports. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. Thanks for watching.